You know how I've had problems with my charging on my outboard? Well, turns out I've got software and I know what it is. So, the backup plan. I'm going to wire this to this coil. Well, not coil. I'm going to wire this to this big blue capacitor that's 55 volt DC, and then hook that up to here, which is my main 12 volt, and bypass the EMM, which is not good. We're going to see how we go. The throttle comes forward, and then I can go 2 to the battery, or 2 to the loop back over, and 2 to the big blue coil. So I need to figure out what is negative and positive. Yeah. How am I going to do this without a tripod? So this is what I got, ignition off. Pretty basic. So the problem is I have 0 charge amps ever. That's why I'm hoping to use the Victron, which this is telling me I got 12.9. That's telling me I got 12.3. We'll see what it does. Okay, fingers crossed. It's saying 13.4. This is stone. Very good. So my system volts aren't I might be drawing too much volts through the Victron. Okay, so this may not work. I'm not holding a steady 55 volt. It's getting close now. 14.4. Could work. It takes a little bit, but it has equaled out. Probably shouldn't run this for too much longer. I'm okay with that bouncing around. Yeah, still got 0 output. This is a voltage at the ECM, which I wasn't getting. It's dark, that's good enough for tonight. Tomorrow. Okay, so we're all mounted up. By mounted, there's 2 cable ties. I've hooked up some wires, so we are hooked to the panel voltage goes to this blue capacitor. Our battery we're just going to tee into here, which will then turn on the Victron controller. Hopefully. Oh, the fuel hose is a bit gouged up. I do have a fuel problem too. I'm sucking in air somewhere. Air on 55, and then to our battery. 14.3 so far. As long as I don't rob too much 55 volt, that should be okay. All I did, power from the capacitor up to here, just runs through over the top. Look at that. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot inside the cowling. We'll go do some testing. Oh, can I see? 14.2. And we picked a good day, but that's Moreton Bay. You know where I live. I mean, it's flat, but We were sitting at about 55 on the way out. Oh, probably just over. Shooting back should be a little bit smoother. You do feel every little wave. Oh, you can feel the air under it. I'm not going to hang out for too long. I'm going to go play in the creek again just because I haven't filled up the fuel tank since. And it's, you know, about there. I've used a fair bit of fuel. That's good. I'm impressed. I think I'm going to build one 1.5 meters shorter. Because there's a lot of front deck. And my quad bikes are going to be to like here. So then there's still wasted space and my driveway's not big. Yeah, there's not a shitload of fuel left in there. Let's head back. I don't know how well you're going to hear me. But in here, when you're just standing on the front of nowhere, just booting it this fast, it feels amazing. Ben would hate it, but oh well. Just the middle of nowhere. That's like the Titanic type gay shit. Alright, I'm back in the creek. Still producing voltage. It does drop now and then to like 13.8. It's got a bit of a rough idle, so I'd say that 55 volt circuit's struggling. Maybe I could put a bigger capacitor in it. Or buy a new outboard. Yeah, we could. So now we've backed off to idle. 14 neat. 14.2. Yeah, just doing a, you know, a landing. It could be how I've got the linkages adjusted too. Oh yeah, and that's it. And then you could imagine if I chop this eventually and you just drop it down, you can then just go quad biking. Like just, look at that. I'm impressed with myself. What an impressive human. Yeah, footy. Oh, we should come here when they're playing footy one time and just like, it needs carpet because this floor does get slippery. Steady. There you go, first barge landing. Come on. Oh, that's a solid ball. Yeah, landed. Look at that. Oh, there's a train. That's so majestic. Ooh, majestic. Huh? I mean, see, you can just hang out. The rest of your boats, your outboard's, you know, 6 meters behind you, so it's away from the ocean away from the sand. Now, if he can touch it, we're going to be close. I'm neutral.
We'll pass.
Be pass.
Just.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The tide's on its way out. It normally drops pretty quick here. Oh yeah. There's an ant on my boat. Ah, get out of here. That's the one good thing about a non-touch screen. I just figured it out. You could kill ants when you finger it. Alright, well that'll be the end of our regulator testing, I guess, for now. I mean, they'll be ongoing, but we know roughly where some prawns are, so there may be a prawn video, but knowing us, we're not going to get shit. So, hang around. Subscribe. His daughter's YouTube's about to outdo ours in like a week, so hook us up with a sub. So we don't feel like dead shits.
We'll have to ask her for a shout out.
Yeah. Collabing with a 9-year-old. We fixed our charging issue by replacing one part, and this is where we're at. 115 HO. It's still an Evinrude, so same.